So, hello there guys. People asked me to make a proper tutorial on Passive Skilltree, on the editor specifically, which is what I'm gonna do really quick. I'm gonna only show you how to apply it on the single player world for now. It's the same thing for multiplayer, to be honest, just put it in the data folder. You'll figure it out. But I'm gonna show you how to properly use the editor. So first you're gonna wanna open the editor. For this you go skill tree editor and the tree you wanna edit. For now there's only one tree. In future versions you might be able to make your own tree, so you have multiple. But right now there only is one. I already tried around a bit, as you can see, but you don't need that. You can make new nodes with Control N when one appears in the middle, which is very nice. And you can also shift drag and select a lot of nodes at once, which is gonna be useful. With Control drag, you can also move nodes like this, which is very helpful in editing. What you can do as well is you can use a mirror, which you can have multiple sides. You can see how many you want. And depending on how many you have, if you choose your distance and even an angle if you want to, it's gonna work like this. If you angle it like this, it's gonna appear in the middle instead of on the lines. I think it's 45 degrees, but yeah, you do the math on your own. And if you do it now, you instead get nothing because I suck. Let me just fix that real quick. I know I suck, it's fine. Let me move it off center just so you know. New skill, you have your mirror. Normally the mirror always is in the center, but if you want it on a specific node, you have to center it first. The center is broken right now. It only works on a certain height, this one, but it still works. So even if it's like this, it still probably applies it. Yeah, so you could technically do like 30. As long as you still set the center, it's still in the center, you could do this. If you want to delete nodes, you have to pick multiple and delete the connections. You can't delete them like this, which is really annoying. You have to actually delete them on your own, which is really annoying. But I already asked to have that fixed, so it should be fixed in the future that you can select all of them and have all of them delete the connections at once. That's gonna be so useful once it's done. Anyway, you get to choose your look of the nodes. As you can see, you can make the border the border. Damn it. You can choose the border. I'm not doing this good. Oh wait, that's a tooltip, my bad. I can't read. This is the border. You can choose the border. You can even use your own custom ones if you put them into a Datapack as well, like custom resources or resource pack. I'm not sure. You have to figure it out yourself. I don't know that, to be honest. This is the tooltip, which is the as you can see, the border of the text. And you can choose your icons. As I've said, you can also add your own icons, but that's a bit more difficult. You might not want to do that. If you do, good luck. I don't know how to do it. You can also choose the position and the size of the button, as you can see. You can make it bigger if you want. You can add the title to Sassy Bread. I don't know. I just needed to think of something. Title color. I don't. Oh, you choose the color code for this most likely, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think you choose the color with that, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a HTML color or something. You'll figure it out. It has to be a color code because it's for the color of the title. You can choose a starting point. If you tick this, then every skill that has it ticked can be used as a starting point if someone learns the first skill. If they can't be reused, so the one you choose as a first skill is where you have to go further from. But it's gonna be your starting point. You can't have another starting point. You can only have one. You can have a lot in the editor, but only a person can only choose one starting point for themselves. Another interesting thing would be tags. That's a very complicated thing, but it's fine. The essence is you make a tag, you have a tag and you want to add 3 limitations. Let's say this skill node is gonna have the limitation. Oh wait, no wait. Is it like this? 1 second. I gotta figure it out myself real quick because I forgot already. Limited to 1 class. Okay. So what you wanna do is you add a tag. That's what this node restricts. So right now this node can only be accessed once if you have 1 class. Okay, wait. Let me make it have more sense. Assuming all of those have class as a tag, I want to make so you all understand it. I have to delete all of that. I hate it. Just so you understand it. Trust me, I know what I'm doing totally. Okay, so all of them have now class. Okay. If you choose to go to limitations, you can now choose to add your text here and choose how many they can pick, which means if you set it to 1, they can only pick one of those 5 nodes, which is always nice to limit. If you set it to 3, they would be able to choose 3 nodes of those, and then the other 2 would be automatically locked. It's a bit more complicated, but once you got it down, it's easy. It's just hard to remember that. You can add descriptions, which are kind of new, so they might be buggy, but they should be better in future updates, as you can see. Is that the color code? Does this work for hide to color? Probably. 1 second. You can also choose like bold, italic, which is interesting, but yeah, sure. Regenerate probably just removes that something. Yeah, makes sense. Let's go back to the title color real quick. Just want to check it. I think it turned to blue. Yeah, it's like 6. Yeah, but pretty sure that changed, didn't it? Maybe if I go 1. Yeah, okay, that changes it. Okay, so the color code, I'm not sure which version it is. It's not HTML, which is the only one I know. But just Google it, you'll figure out what kind of color code that is. And then you can just adjust the color as well, which is cool. Now the most important thing is the bonuses. That's why all of you are here. You want to have the you can choose your bonuses. For some reason, the attribute is armor. So if you just add attribute, it's gonna be armor default, but you're gonna get more options, which is cool. This is gonna be all the default attributes. While if you don't add attribute, you can instead choose to go more weird effects like incoming healing and stuff, because those are not actually normal attributes. You just have to look your way around. The good thing about this mod is that you can actually add modded attributes as well. That's the biggest perk of this mod. If a mod adds attributes like iron spells maybe, like mana or something, you can add them over a tree and actually make like ways to get stuff from it. For example, let's go like max mana, I think it is. Multiply base by... Am I on this tree right now? Should be. 1500% max mana. I'm not sure why it's not showing. Maybe because let's try it on this one. That is wrong. Yes. And max mana, blop, 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 blop. Multiply base, sure. Okay, this one shows. Maybe because I added like a text under it. Maybe that's why it doesn't show. Maybe I just screwed up somewhere else. I don't know. I am pretty bad at this. But yeah, you can add your attributes, which is really cool. You add your, okay, I already have this, I already have this, I have the new skills, textures. I think that's all. So now we get to the fun part, the one where most people really struggle with. I already showed you those guys where you can drag nodes and stuff. Nothing too interesting. You can mass delete nodes if you want. So if you could technically take the entire tree at first and delete all of this and just make a new node with Control N, as I've said, but whatever. Now that you have it done, what you want to do is you want to open your Minecraft folder, or if you use CurseForge, your CurseForge instance folder, and you want to go to Skilltree. This is the folder you normally get your screenshots, like it's in a %updata% if you use default Minecraft. Anyway, you want to go to the skill tree folder and you see this folder. That's the editor. And as you can see here, Datapack. That's the Datapack. So you need this folder. What you want to do is you want to move this into saves, into the new vaults, and into Datapacks. And you just want that in here. And as you can see, that should work. The same thing works on servers as well. Just go to the server vaults, go to Datapacks, and paste the Datapack into the server file, and then it also works on the server. It's a bit more complicated, but it's the same thing. You just need to look for it. And now, bam, we have the skill tree. You can, I can show you real quick how the tags actually work if you want. Boop, and boop, 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 boop. I can buy this. This is the starting point. I can only choose this one because I only ticked this one, obviously. And I can choose 3 classes, which means I can choose this, but I can't choose those 2 because I can only have 3 of them. That's what I chose. I didn't make connections to this, so I can't actually pick them, but yeah. So yeah, that's how you essentially do it. So I keep making updates for the mod as long as it progresses because it's still in its infancy. It has a lot of potential. As you can see, you can do a lot of creative stuff with it. Just give it a shot. I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's very easy once you get used to it. Just have fun. You'll figure it out. Let's see you around. Bye.